This is for those of you running your own businesses in Africa. I know how tough it can be. Trust me, I know. I know how tough it can be for you to be doing what is adding value to Africa, and it seems as if the governments of African countries are not even recognizing your efforts. That they don't even appreciate you. There are so many bottlenecks there over there, government bottlenecks, as if they are out to just make sure that your business crash, whereas you are the ones employing people in Africa. We have so many moms and pop shops and so many small businesses across the African continent, employing people, artisans, getting them jobs, taking people that would have otherwise been criminals off the roads of these countries. But it seems as if the governments of the various African countries don't even appreciate your efforts. I salute your courage, sir. I salute your courage, ma. I know how tough it is. Trust me, I know how tough it can be. I know. I've been there, trust me. So I know how tough it can be. But at the end of the day, you'll be successful. At the end of the day, I salute your courage once again. I know how tough it can be for you to be sourcing money from the banks to run your business, to look for capital. I know how tough it can be to look for salaries of members of staff when even your own children have not even paid their school fees. You've not paid their school fees. Your house rent is due, but you need to make sure that business moves on. So you source for money to pay the salaries of workers and these staff members. At the end of the day, some of them would even look for how to cheat you, not knowing what you are going through, not knowing the efforts you are putting in place to make sure that they get the money that is in taking care of their own families, while you go without in order to see your business grow. Sir, I salute your courage. Ma, I salute your courage. I know the sleepless nights that you sometimes would have to undergo. I know how you would have to even wake up very early in the morning before daybreak, especially in Lagos, Nigeria, where people wake up as early as 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 a.m. in the morning to get out there. And sometimes they don't leave their businesses until 10:30, 11 in the night, just to get back home by 1 a.m. due to traffic and hold up all over the place. I know what you're going through, and I'm here for you today. I'm here to tell you that you should not give up in case you are thinking of packing up. You are the one I'm talking to. You see, all these challenges will only stretch you. Stay the course of the challenge. You will end up becoming like that proverbial crocodile in the African river. You will end up becoming the biggest of them all, as long as you are ready to learn and relearn. Learn from the challenges, relearn all those things that you made mistakes, all those decisions that you made that cost you mistakes. Relearn how to make the right decisions. At the end of the day, you will get there. At the end of the day, you will see your dreams come to fruition. They will come to reality. In the name of Jesus. In business, you would have to change tactics. Sometimes in business, you would have to close down a side of the business. You would have to sack people. Sometimes it might be painful, but you might need to sack some people. Sometimes that's called downsizing, you know. Sometimes you might need to actually close down the old business unit where you were and move to a cheaper location where you can still afford to run your business. There's no use for a man that has a boutique, a fashion design shop, or a fashion design shop that sells foreign label clothing to be found in eyebrow areas in Africa. For instance, in Lagos, Nigeria, you cannot be living in Lekki Peninsula and be paying so much money on a shop where you sell a TM, a Calvin Klein, a Tommy Hilfiger, and all the designer names that you might mention that you are stocking up in that shop. Why would you stock up all those designer names in that shop when you can look for a middle class area who cannot afford to travel out to buy those kind of things, and you set up your shop there? So sometimes you might need to strategize. You see, those middle class people want to wear the best, but they don't have the money to travel, but they have the money to buy the best from you. So set up your shop, maybe somewhere in Ilupeju, or somewhere in Lagos Island, or somewhere in Yaba. But if you go to a banana island to set up a boutique, nearly everybody in Banana Island can shop online. Nearly everybody in Banana Island can travel abroad to go and buy things from the big shops like Selfridges. So don't waste your money and don't waste your time. Sit down and think well. You will get there. Challenges have ways of stretching us, So when you go through challenges, it toughens you, it strengthens you, it helps you to see things in a different light. It actually sometimes helps you to know who your friends are and who your business partners are that would be ready to support you, come rain, come shine. When the storm when you're passing through the storm, what you do is you hold on. You don't bail out of a ship in the midst of a storm, because the storm will easily carry you away. Hold on there, because at the end of the day the storm will pass, but you will still be there in that calm river, and then you can harvest the fishes in the river. The storm will pass. It's just a matter of time, because you are the kings and queens of Africa. You are the ones that make the heartbeat of Africa. You are the ones that make Africa run. I understand the government might not appreciate you. I know how it is. I've been there and I'm still there. But you know what? At the end of the night comes the money, and then for some of you, who one way or the other, you are owing, you are in debt, maybe to the banks or to a business associate or something. It's happened before. Heaven did not fall, and neither sometimes did the man die. Don't give up. Don't commit suicide. Don't think of the fast way out of your challenges. It's not sometimes the best to kill oneself because of a paltry sum of money. What's the worst that can happen? They close down your business, then you start allowing. That's declaring bankruptcy at the end of the day. They take you to prison, they lock you up until you can produce. Go to court. Don't be afraid. Go to court. Lose everything you've lost in the past, and you've had everything again. Be ready to lose it all again. The most important thing is for your spirit to still be there, because as long as you are alive and you have that thing in you that pushes you to do business, you will start on that business. Now a much more knowledgeable person and a wiser man. You will re-strategize and you become much more successful. People might malign you, people might lie, people might say all sorts, people might misunderstand you, people might make jest of you, people might say all sorts of things. The good thing is at least you are trying while they are still down there. Players are the ones that people make jest of and laugh and make commentaries on. The fans never go anywhere. But at the end of the day, when the players keep playing and practicing, they are the ones that will become the stars at the end of the day. Those that malign you, mock you, laugh at you will end up celebrating you in the name of Jesus.